Hello, my name is Adam Finlayson. Our team, consisting of Cassandra Sohn, Becky Martinez, Bryce Mulder, Moroni Martinez, Star Nelson, Tasha Olson, and I, are excited to show you our ideas about our company, Gold Standard. We thank you for joining us today. Please feel free to ask any questions at the end of the presentation, and we would be happy to answer them. The purpose of this presentation is to communicate a final summary of complete research and provide recommendations as to the expansion into Brazil for the Vice President's consideration. The Brazilian luxury home textiles market is underserved. Consumers demand trendy products that speak to them and are also a good value for their money. Gold Standard Home Textiles will produce luxury sheets and towels, delivering the quality products at a competitive price. They will have a signature embroidered gold crown on a single gold thread woven into the edge of each item. Brazil has a large, well-established textile industry with only two major suppliers of luxury home textiles. Wealthier Brazilian consumers want quality, after-sales service, and social commitment from the company. They pay close attention to the quality of product and like to distinguish themselves by purchasing products associated with the United States. Gold Standard increases home textile value by making high-quality linens that will last. The gold crown and thread portray a sense of prestige and class. Although Gold Standard manufactures linens that are valuable and rare, competitors will be able to imitate Gold Standard's products. The process Gold Standard uses to manufacture cotton and produce home textiles provides a temporary competitive advantage, and the use of the Vortex 3870 spinning machine provides a price advantage. Zara and Trussardi are the two major suppliers of luxury home textiles in Brazil. Zara has a fast production cycle, allowing them to introduce some questionable fabric lines which are viewed as culturally insensitive. These products are beginning to tarnish the Zara name and drive away customers. Trussardi has the highest price and produces 1,000 thread count sheets, which Zara does not. Gold Standard will be the only brand with 1,500 thread count sheets. They will also produce towels that are higher quality than current market offerings by using heavier weight material. These differences increase variable costs, but can be priced higher in the home textile market to maintain profit margins. Gold Standard's target segment wants the best value, are motivated by achievements, and tend to be young to middle-aged women from upper-class families. Gold Standard Home Textiles is the brand name that suggests quality and luxury, reflecting the idea that gold is rare and valuable. Gold Standard's positioning statement is, Gold Standard Home Textiles brings luxury and innovation to the elegant Brazilian home. Gold Standard towels and sheets will be made from 100% long stapled combed cotton. Towel products will be manufactured using 900 grams per square meter material. The longer combed cotton fiber with higher grams per square meter material make for softer, more absorbent towels. The bed sheets will be produced with available thread counts of 500, 1000, and 1500 in 5 designs and 6 colors. Gold Standard's process of manufacturing cotton for sheet production will create a long-lasting product that becomes softer over time. The Gold Standard logo represents luxury with its clean and simple design. The golden-colored crown is easily identifiable and will be embroidered on all the products manufactured under the Gold Standard name. Beginning in the cities of Sao Paulo and Rio de Janeiro, Gold Standard will be offering its products in high-end retail stores such as Etna and Zara Home. It will also place products in the upper luxury market. Gold Standard will be a wholesaler, distributing to retailers' locations or their distribution warehouses from the Gold Standard private warehouse. Gold Standard Home Textiles will employ its own professional sales team. Gold Standard's advertising goal for the first year of operation in Brazil is to create brand and product awareness in the major cities of Sao Paulo and Rio de Janeiro. Aggressive marketing in various media outlets will be part of Gold Standard's initial campaign. Ads run during January and July will ensure high visibility during key seasons. Gold Standard will experience low profit margins initially, but high returns are anticipated from the first year marketing blitz. The storyboard mock-up shown here expresses Gold Standard Home Textiles luxury and quality while highlighting the signature gold crown and thread. Gold Standard will have the benefit of American innovation and a superior knowledge base in the industry. Pricing is set between the highest brand, Trussardi, and the next competitor, Zara. For example, we can see this comparison with a 500 thread count queen sheet set. This differentiation strategy places Gold Standard in a position to appeal to multiple income levels. Profit margins are projected to be low initially due to investment in factories, equipment, and fleet vehicles, but are expected to increase as demand rises over the competition. Gold Standard Home Textiles will purchase cotton directly from Brazilian farmers. Once products are ready for distribution, Gold Standard fleet trucks will deliver to central distribution warehouses. Variable costs for raw materials and labor will fluctuate due to weather conditions and increased employee compensation. Fixed costs will remain stable. Profit margins are high due to the low cost of cotton. 1 kilo of cotton produced in Brazil costs $1.91 in the United States and will produce approximately 1 sheet. The following equity and non-equity modes of entry options are unrealistic or impractical for Gold Standard Home Textiles as a new business in Brazil. They include joint venture, merger, acquisition, licensing, franchising, contract manufacturing, turnkey, and exporting. A wholly owned subsidiary is a viable equity mode of entry. 100% proprietorship will allow Gold Standard complete control during the manufacturing process to ensure high quality standards according to the company's goals and vision. There are financial and operational risks to entering Brazil as a wholly owned subsidiary. Financial risk as a wholly owned subsidiary is 100% company fiscal liability. Gold Standard will not have the benefit of relying on another entity to help in times of financial trouble. To mitigate potential financial risk, Gold Standard needs to create strong relationships early with retailers and vendors. Operational control is another potential risk. Entering a foreign market will force Gold Standard to rely on themselves to develop a distribution channel, recruit employees, and obtain customers. Creating relationships with vendors and retailers who are established and understand the laws of the land will help mitigate operational and financial risks. Gold Standard should also hire legal help to ensure Brazilian local and national laws are being followed. Several machines are required to turn raw material fiber into luxury sheets. The Vortex 3870 will be imported into Brazil, shipping directly from the United States to Sao Paulo. Tariffs will be approximately 14.2 for all electrical machinery when the equipment arrives in Brazil. 3 companies who manufacture spinning machines are Saurer AG, Ryder, and Murata Machinery USA Incorporated. Both Saurer AG and Ryder are located in Switzerland, which is advantageous because of Switzerland and Brazil's growing economic relations. Murata Muratec Machinery is located in Charlotte, North Carolina, and free trade already exists between Brazil and the United States. It is recommended to purchase the Vortex 3870 from Muratec. It is the world's fastest spinning machine, which will save time and money. It is also single source, meaning it can do the work of several machines, eliminating additional purchase needs and decreasing costs. It is proposed that the Vortex be shipped via cargo ship from the port of Charleston, South Carolina, USA, to the port of Santos in the state of Sao Paulo, Brazil. Shipping vessels depart every 7 days to Sao Paulo with voyages ranging from 17 to 20 days. The Port of Santos to Sao Paulo is 35 miles. The Gold Standard facility may regain control of the transport and unload the Vortex to begin tooling for production. The total shipping cost of pickup, USA port fees, and passage on vessel for one 40-foot container would be placed between $934 and $1,100 depending on the date of departure. Total time value would be estimated at 35 days between order placement and machine tooled and ready to use at location. 3 separate staffing approaches are to be considered. The ethnocentric approach, where management positions are held by employees of the parent company's country. The pros of an ethnocentric approach is this allows for the avoidance of translation misunderstandings. The cons of an ethnocentric approach is Gold Standard Brazilian employees might consider working for local competition because there is no opportunity for growth or advancement. The second approach is polycentric, and management positions are held by employees of the host country, while key executive positions are still held at the parent country's headquarters. The pros of a polycentric approach is a Brazilian vice president who speaks English and has extensive business experience in the Brazilian market is a less expensive, smarter choice. The cons of a polycentric approach is a Brazilian vice president who speaks English may not be familiar with U.S. business culture or slang. It could present a slow adjustment process and misunderstandings with U.S. executives or investors. Lastly, the geocentric approach hires management positions based on ability and skill sets regardless of nationality. The pros of a geocentric approach is a foreign vice president of sales brings innovative insights from their country of origin to gold standard sales process or training. The cons of a geocentric approach is if both the vice president of sales and marketing and the sales manager come from different countries speaking English as a second language, clear communication of orders and ideas between teams will be difficult. Gold Standard's staffing approach will be polycentric, hiring Brazilian locals to hold the executive assistant, vice president, and management positions. However, Gold Standard will hire a U.S. expatriate to the executive position of the country manager to ensure management teams learn and adopt the expectations of Gold Standard culture and values. The country manager will be an expatriate at the executive level. They will be offered higher pay and other allowances such as hardship, cost of living, and education to help compensate for moving with or without family to another country. All remaining vice president, manager, executive assistant, and director of finance positions will be filled by Brazilian locals. Gold Standard entry-level employees will be offered the Brazilian average salary of 1,200 reais per month with an enticing benefit package. Thank you for joining us today. Does anyone have any questions?